Hi, Francisco. I wanted to talk to you about the walk-behind tractors. You have a company here in Puerto Rico that supplies them, but I wanted to learn about the advantages of having that. So people that don't speak English, don't speak Spanish, because usually we do videos in Spanish, so they learn a little bit about walk-behind tractors, and we can reach people at the Virgin Islands too. So, please tell us about walk-behind tractors and what are the benefits of them.
So, my name is Francisco Arroyo, and we represent Motocultores LLC. We are in business since 2016 when I came from the US. We decided to bring the technology of the walk-behind tractor as a need for small-scale technology of farming equipment. As you know, Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands are small areas, and the farmers tend to have small parcels that they work, and the appropriate technology will be more or less a walk-behind tractor.
Just like this one here.
Yes. So a walk-behind tractor comes. The precursors of this were the people from Italy, Europe, and these particular models that we represent are from Italy, and they are built to last. This is a piece of equipment that can be generational, can be an heirloom, because of the longevity of this equipment. As a matter of fact, my first two-wheel tractor was bought when I was 18 years old, and that was more than 30 years ago.
Wow.
So, and I still have it, and there are still parts for it.
Yeah.
So, the main advantage of a two-wheel tractor based on technology is the cost.
The cost.
If you're going to invest in a four-wheel tractor on a hilly terrain, you need a four-wheel drive tractor that will give you, the traction that you need. That's number one. That increases the cost, 3 times, 4 times what you will spend in a two-wheel tractor. The two-wheel tractor is a multiple use equipment, because of this tractor is built with the engine that comes in 9, 11, 13, 18 horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
So that will give you the capacity and the speed you can work on whatever task you have.
So the more horsepower, the faster it is? Or?
Basically, you can add bigger equipment so you can do it faster.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So this equipment does not have pulleys, does not have belts. It's all about
The
gears and transmissions, like a big tractor. The clutch and the engagement system is like a big tractor.
Yeah.
Also, the PTO, or the power takeoff, where all that energy has been transferred. Basically, it comes from the transmission to the implement. And we have different kinds of implements. We have the implements that use the PTO, and we have implements like this little one here that is basically, this is the bar, and it uses, you can use cultivators, you can use bed shapers, or, little disc to create your bed, but this is just pull.
Okay.
You don't need a lot of PTO power, because it's only a draw equipment.
Yeah, but it's connected basically here on the PTO.
That's right, and it's a quick connect. You can take it off. You can have a tiller that is, the classic version of the two-wheel tractor is always with a tiller. You can go to bigger and better things like the wood chippers. This particular wood chipper will chip wood and will work with forage. You can take grass and cut it to smaller pieces for better use on animals.
Yeah. So basically, you feed it through here. It goes through a shredding mechanism,
yes,
and then
a knives.
It comes out from here.
Yes, and you have different textures that you can choose.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So
So what about this implement here that you have?
Okay, so this tractor has what is called a rotary plow or a reversible rotary plow. This reversible rotary plow is reversible because you can use it this side will,
Okay.
will cut and dump the dirt this side, or you can go and dump the dirt
The other
that
side.
side.
Yeah. So that's primary tillage.
Yes, primary tillage.
So
This,
it means that goes deep.
yes.
yeah.
Basically, this equipment is built as your first line of attack in the dirt. Basically, here in this kind of soil, which is clay soil, heavy soil, this is the best equipment to start with. It is almost impossible to use a tiller to work on this soil.
Yes.
That's why you need a tool like this, and this is basically revolutionary. In the past, you need to have a moldboard plow to cut and then come back and till it or do something else. But this piece of equipment is so versatile that you can do, depending on the humidity and the kind of soil, you almost have a, fully prepared bed.
So if you are in a greenhouse structure or a protected structure, you can go in and create your beds with that. And
Yes,
so
I do beds. I throw dirt to different kind of crops, like root crops, like malanga, yautía.
so how about labor saving?
I mean, if we talk about labor, a tractor on this segment, represents the labor of two people. This will create a bed literally in 15 minutes, a 50-foot bed. You can work it in 15-20 minutes. So if you want to work on an acre, or you want to work on a half acre, or up to 5 acres, this is the piece of equipment because it's going to be so cost effective. Just to put an example, this implement cuts 10 inches wide, but it can go up to 2 miles per hour. So if you put 10 inches 2 miles long in an hour, how many square foot is that?
Yeah. So you can it will represent a lot of labor cost.
Yes,
And of course,
especially on the primary side.
yeah.
Because once the soil is work, it's easier to maintain, but the primary tillage and the secondary tillage are the really back-breaking work, and whenever you're starting anything.
Yeah, and there are flame mowers and many other implements.
We can talk about the G110 tractor, which is a 13 horsepower tractor, can accept up to 40 implements.
40 implements.
Yes.
Okay. So
From soil working to hay making to grass cutting and maintenance to water pumping to
wagons and everything.
all kinds of equipment that you can add
Yes.
that will make your life easier.
So
And if you buy a two-wheel tractor with 4 pieces of equipment, will not even get close if you will buy just a 4-wheel drive tractor, let's say a 25-30 horsepower tractor, it will be much less money. Yes, you have to be behind the machine. You have to do your due diligence to be on the back. But this, for whoever it's starting or have something already, because all the work is at the beginning. Once you get it going, then it's just a matter of maintenance, and it gets easier and easier. Whoever is in the agriculture knows.
So
what I'm
talking about maintenance, what do you need to do to keep it properly?
These
functioning?
tractors are created with gears and all that, and it has an oil bath that goes in here. And normally I replace that every 200 hours.
Okay.
The oil on the engine itself, it's a 50-hour maintenance, and I use the best oil I can buy because that's the life of the.
It has to be a thick oil, isn't it? Or
Since we're in the tropics, we can use 30 to 40, 100 weight oil.
So that's SAE 40,
Yeah,
SAE
a 40, yes,
Okay.
or a 30,
Okay.
because the thinner oils are for cooler temperatures.
I see.
We stay, within 70 and 80, almost year round.
Yeah. So this one, which is the G110,
Yeah.
you
This
can
tractor-
steer it.
This tractor represents, the professional line of it. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4 gears
Gears.
to go forward, You have 3 for working and 1 for transport.
Okay.
What I mean for transport is that you can hook up your trailer here and
okay, you
move
can
it
hook
from
up.
point A to point B
Okay.
with that hitch system, and it goes pretty fast. Is when it goes fast, so you need brakes.
Yeah,
You need to have brakes in order to stop. And then for working, you have first, second, and third, and you have forward and reverse. You have the differential lock that will give you traction in both wheels at the same time, and it will give you access point for commodity if you're
Oh, okay.
working. You don't want to be right on the road on the road. This is the lever system. Basically, in the past, the tractors used to have like a clutch, like the bikes, and then you will clutch it, put it in gear. So that all changed now. Basically, you put it in gear. It's always in gear. This is always in neutral, and whenever you press this lever, the tractor is gonna move.
It goes forward.
If you are working on the soil and you find something in the dirt, or you find a piece of wire, or you find a pipe, just cut it loose,
Just let it go.
and it's gonna stop.
Yeah. So it's a
Same-
security.
Yes, it's a safety issue. Also, if you're working with this equipment and you are basically engaging
The PTO. Yeah.
PTO, and then you're trying to go reverse, basically this little top here and this
Yeah.
prevents you from
going
running the machine on reverse.
Yes. Yes. So
It's another
because
another
otherwise
safety
it will go towards you. So you don't
Yes.
want that. Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds good.
Soil working equipment, you don't want to backing up to you. You might tip over and put your feet right under the machine. I mean, this is not a toy.
Yeah.
It might look small, but it's very powerful.
Yeah. It is very.
I mean, it's very powerful.
I mean, I've been able to plant things that you wouldn't do otherwise because it's just all the work that it will save you. So Francisco,
There's another item
Yeah.
too. You can get it with the starter, or you can get it just recoil.
oh, we recoil.
Yeah, yeah. Most of what I sell is recoil because it saves some money.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be cost efficient. I'm a farmer too, so everything I do taking care of the numbers.
Yes.
That makes cost efficient and workable.
So I think when the video gets set up, there will be a link and to contact you, people that might want to get more information.
We're willing to service all the Virgin Islands, and we're working with Dominican Republic too,
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good.
because the ferry is easier.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, we carry everything that you need to start a small farm on the technology side, because we have the 2-wheel tractors, we have the hand tools, and we have the harvesters, everything that you need to work on horticulture with dirt. We have it.
Exactly. Okay. Thank you, Francisco, for the information. I think it's been very helpful. I have one, and it's excellent. So
Thank you, and
this kind of technologies are needed. So thanks a lot.
we're always available.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Thank you.